I'm out here again trying to see if I can find some bass. It did rain all night last night, so I'm expecting the water to be muddy or murky, at least, especially in this part of the reservoir where I'm going. So I'm gonna hit a couple different spots. I just want to check down here where I'm going. Look at the trail. My goodness. I want to check down here first, work my way around, and then I might go back to the good old rocky point. But that all depends if I find them down here or not. It's almost March, so they should be biting a lipless pretty soon, if not already. I haven't had no luck on it yet, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'm gonna actually put on a 6-inch dangerous swim bait, and I'll show you how I have it rigged as a line through. So they come with the belly slot, you know. These are perfect for it. Mag Draft Freestyle or the dangerous swim bait freestyle. See, the 5-inch spark shad, the belly slot stops right here where my thumb is, fresh out the package. So I had to cut into the belly to make a spot for your weight to sit. Okay, this is a WD-40 straw. So what you'll do is just take a little tiny, like the smallest drill bit you have in your pack, and drill it perfectly straight now from the nose to the belly section. Take your time, make sure it's right. Okay, you don't need no glue or nothing. You can, I put super glue in this one, but if you use a tiny little drill bit, the plastic will be tight enough to hold that straw in there. So I'm just going to use a 1/8 ounce weight with this, because this already weighs like an ounce itself. So then you got your straw in there. You just feed, this is 17-pound Guggen fluorocarbon. You just feed your line through, right? And that straw will stop the line from tearing through the plastic, basically. I'm going to put just a 1/8 ounce lead weight in there, and I believe this is a number 2 treble hook. It might be a number 1, I'm not really sure, but you want at least a size 2 treble hook with these 6-inch swim baits. And then I'm just going to tie, I believe it's called a fisherman's knot. So now you got your line through, and you can adjust any weight you want on here to adjust the depth that you want it to be at. That's the beauty of it. But then also, of course, it's a line through, so when it gets bit, you're not gonna have, that fish ain't gonna have that leverage to throw the hook. So by making your swim baits a line through, if you get the Mag Draft Freestyle, basically you get 2 of them for the price of 1. It acts exactly like a Mag Draft. Or in this case, it's a dangerous swim bait, but and I'll tell you what, early spring, big swim baits slay big fish, because they're just looking for anything to munch on. which is why I have one tied on right now, even though it's only the 3rd week of February. If they're in here chasing shad, they will bite this thing. Like I said, I haven't seen any sign of shad yet. But eventually they will be in this cove. And I've caught some big bass in here last year. Pickerel will bite this thing too. I don't know if you want to catch pickerel or not, but they will eat these mag drafts / dangerous swim baits. The water's not as dirty as I thought it would be either. It's got a slight tinge to it. I caught snakehead on these 6-inch swim baits last spring. Anybody that knows me from the Lock Raven group, well, they know about me and the mag draft. Or really any big swim bait. 6-inch swim bait ain't really that big. Another good one is the Big Bite Baits BB Kicker 5.5 inch. They call it a kicker for a reason. I got one in my pocket actually that I turned into a line through. Now they stay up in the water column more than what I have on here now, dangerous swim bait, because it kicks so much. It's got a lot more resistance in the water, but man, I crushed snakehead on them BB kickers last year. I put it on my Corrado DC because it's got 15-pound fluoro. I didn't want to take the dangerous swim bait off. That one's got 17, but 4-aught Gamakatsu with the, I forget what Z-Man calls this. I put a 1/4 ounce lead weight bang sticks, I believe they call this, green pumpkin blue color, with some Gizzard Shad Pro Cure gel on there. I just feel like they might be able to see the braid. I need to put a new leader on that rod. I'll tell you, it's a big difference from lead and tungsten as far as sensitivity. Got one, boys. Nice one. Nice one. Real nice one. Come here, Bubba. Real nice one. How about that? Yeah. Bit that really light. Really light bite. That's a good 4-pounder. That is a good 4-pounder right there. Whoo, doggy. I'll take it. Get a measure. My PB is like 5.65, but for the year, my biggest is 3 pounds 5 ounces for this year so far. That is nowhere near 4 pounds. That can't be right. 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Why ain't it clicking on? Come on. Come on, Google. What's going on with your scale? Two pounds, 12 ounces. Now it's saying 11. It was saying 13, so I'm gonna call it 212. Well, it's nowhere near 4 pounds. Maybe I just got excited. I believe it's a male because the eyes are starting to turn orange. All right, go ahead, buddy. Go on ahead. No, not that way. There you go. Easing on off. Look at how slow he's swimming off. It's crazy. All right, see if we can't get another one before the night is over. Thought I had the camera on. Just cast it right back where I caught him. Which I highly doubt there's gonna be another one there, but there could be. That fish bit really soft. Like he just barely picked it up. Like it literally felt like a rock, like I bumped a rock or something. But I wasn't moving it, so I figured it was a bite. They always bite it on the paws when you stop the bait. Well, for me anyway. I don't really use a Texas rig much, honestly. This time of year, yeah, when it's cold, if they ain't biting nothing else, I mean, shit. But I'm a power fisherman. So I like swim baits, chatterbaits, rattle traps. I don't throw crankbaits much. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one, boy. Another good one, Junior, right in the same spot. Is the camera rolling? Did I mess it up? Another good one, same spot. Come on in here, buddy. See him on in. Holy shit. In the same exact spot. How'd you get it in the bottom of your lip, dude? Don't hook me, man. Please. My finger's not in his gills. Don't worry. Right in his tongue. Damn. I don't want to get hooked. Here we go. Another 2 pounder. He got spots too. Like the one that I caught. I might as well got the scale out. I'm gonna say he's 2 1/4. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. Almost on the money. 2 1/4 right there. I don't know why my scale ain't locking in. I'm gonna have to look in the settings or something, but 2 1/4. I should have got my still frame shot. For the thumbnail. A couple of them. The rods in there. I'm gonna take a picture for the group, Facebook group real quick, and I'll get the release. All right. Go ahead, buddy. This water's cold. That one's just gonna gradually swim off too. They're only out of, there he goes. About to say, I'm only keeping them out of the water for a minute or two, literally. When I cut the camera off and back on, I'm literally taking a picture and cutting the camera right back on. Yes, sir. The Z-Man bang sticks, baby. They stand up on the bottom like that. And they got these little tentacles that twitch around with the current. Put a little Gizzard Shad Procure scent on there, or any Procure scent. If I had the crawfish gel, I'd be putting that on here, but I only got the crawfish wax. And it don't really go on soft plastics very good. We got one, boys, on the dangerous swim bait. We got one, boys. The line through. Homemade line through, I should say. Golly, I am slaying them today. Oh my goodness, he would choke it. He would choke it. He missed his gills though. Thankfully, he missed his gills. Man, another 2-pounder. 2 1/4. Jeez Louise, boy. The full moon is getting them riled up, I think. First one of the year on a 6-inch swim bait. Oh, my hands are frozen. Where's the hook at? I can't even see it. Good grief, he swallowed the hell out of it. Let me get this out. Alright, I got it out. No blood. He swallowed the shit out of it, but it just missed his gills. Two 1/4 again, probably. 2 1/2. Why ain't my scale locking in? 2 1/2. We'll take it. Yes, sir. Number 4th fish of the day, 3rd bass. Pretty much the same location. I just came over to this side instead of casting to the right from there. I'm gonna release him back over here. Go ahead, Bubba. Away from the rocks. Go ahead, buddy. Go on. You're good. I don't even know he's released yet. He's good. Awesome. First fish on a 6-inch swim bait this year. The dangerous swim bait. Rigged as a line through. It's about to get dark on me, but I just can't stop. You know, if a 2 1/2-pound bass can swallow the 6-inch swim bait like that, you can catch 1 1/2, even 1-pounders on these things. As long as they get the hook. That right there is why I don't like putting a second hook. Like, some people will tie like 50-pound braid to the swivel or to the eyelet of the first treble and run a second treble down like 2/3 of the way down the body. I don't like doing that because you may miss some fish that grab the tail, but when stuff like that happens, man, that fish would have swallowed that second treble hook. You wouldn't have got it out without killing the fish. So you got to take the good with the bad. You ain't gonna hook every fish. It's just the way it is. You could try, but everybody wants to hook every fish. Just don't always work out like that. You know, so now having them as a line through like I do with these will, like the belly slot, you got to stick one of the trebles in the belly so it will wear the belly out. So what I do is I got the mended soft plastic glue, and like you see how this treble hook is, am I rolling? Yeah. the treble hook is further up than the back of the belly slot. That's because it's ripping a hole inside there and it's sliding up. So after a while, what I'll do is just take some mended glue and glue that in there, and then it's just like new again, you know. Glue the little rip that the treble hook is tearing inside the belly. And then you can have your hook still positioned further back without, you know, basically so you don't need to run a second hook. Thank you for watching this episode of Vinny's Fishing. If you liked what you've seen, I'm on my way hiking out now, so I'm holding the camera. If you like what you've seen, make sure you like and subscribe, please. It's free and it helps the channel a lot. I need y'all help and support to grow this YouTube channel. I just started it, so I'm happy with how it's going so far, and I appreciate everybody that has been watching and subscribed. I couldn't even tell you how much it means to me, because this is like one of my dreams, to one day be able to make a living off of fishing and not have to kill myself painting, because I ain't gonna be able to do it when I'm 60 years old. But anyway, that's another story. There's so many fishing channels on YouTube now, so for y'all to take the time out to watch my content, I really appreciate it. So I'll see y'all on the next one.